I'm embarrassed all the time. I think everything is so
Because
embarrassing.
it was like
And
for
it
me,
really,
it
like,
was
mostly applies in
I was very much of a quiet kid, so I didn't socialize with a lot of people. So
Like I just want to quiet my mind and just like live instead of overthinking.
holding on to the past and just by like letting it go, since it could really like haunt you by just ruining.
you are listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project podcast.
Hi guys, it's Gia and
Jen
and we're here
hosting
the
Farewell
Farewell Eulogy Project. Podcast.
And today we're here with
Santi.
and
JD.
yay!
Hi guys.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Eulogy Project is like a weird project that we're doing in DFL, and it's basically us saying goodbye to a trait or personal thing that we kept for a long time. So, Santi, what is one thing that you're saying goodbye to?
Revenge, revenge and anger, but mostly revenge.
Why
And-
anger?
Yeah.
I get angry really fast, and my reactions not really fast. Over the years, they calmed down, but when I was little, I used to have very bad anger problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
JD, you?
I'm saying goodbye to my girlfriend.
Oh, I love that.
She's leaving for college in the fall and camp counseling all summer, so I have to work through that. Yeah.
Oh, so it's more of a recent
Yeah, recent thing.
eulogy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Santi,
Yeah.
can you stop playing with the mic? Thank you. When did this trait revenge occur? Like, do you have like a special like timeline?
Not really, but it comes from when I was little though. When I was around like six to seven, where I used to get in a lot of problems, and there was this one specific event where my parents told me to never let no one talk to me any kind of way or hit me at all. And if someone hits me or talks to me any kind of way, to just like react in self-defense, but don't start problems.
So your parents gave you the right away
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
in certain situations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I was in the wrong though, I'm not gonna lie.
So when did you feel like that changed, or do you still feel that way?
Over the years it's been changing, cause like I've been thinking about it more often, and now it's like the reactions depend on how big the issue was. So if it was a minor issue, sometimes I'll just brush it off. I'm not gonna want like to get my one up again. But if it was a big issue, sometimes I feel like, damn, like I can't let it slide like that. Like, I can't let it slide.
Yeah.
But recently I've been thinking like for my future that my actions have consequences too, so I have to slow down on my reactions and the way I react and take it a little bit slower.
And what does revenge mean to you?
Revenge doesn't really, I feel like it means a lot, Revenge, back when I was little, it was like someone did me dirty. It could be the littlest thing. I feel like I have to get back at them for it.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it depends on how bad they do me. Like if it was over something petty, I'm probably just gonna brush it off. But like if they physically harm me or physically harm me or
Yeah.
do any of that,
You're gonna get your get back.
I feel like I have to get my get back.
Okay.
And is there a specific time that you can recall that you went to the furthest extent with your revenge?
No, I don't recall anything at all.
You sure about that?
Yes, ma'am.
If you do,
Okay.
we'll come back to you.
Yes.
All right.
JD, hey.
Hey, JD.
Hey. So, same questions we asked Santi. Like, when it started, like, obviously, you got the news that your girlfriend is going away for college. Like, how did that make you feel?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We've been together 2 years, and like for some reason I never really thought about it. Like she's in the grade above me, or they're in the grade above me, and yeah, I hadn't thought about it. I don't know. I always kind of assumed that they'd be close, like in a CUNY or SUNY school. But they're going to Hampshire. So in Massachusetts, they're going to be 4-hour drive away.
Yeah, that's far.
So I don't know. I was kind of crushed. Like, I cried immediately when I got that text. Like, they were like, "Oh, I got a $30,000 merit." I was like, "That's great." Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I guess I picked it for the eulogy because it's been hitting me a lot harder lately.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the whole summer with them. They're gonna be camp counseling, so I have to say goodbye like
Immediately.
in 2-3 weeks.
Oh.
Not good.
Do you think that after 2 or 3 weeks you would feel better about her decision, or do you feel like you're being left?
Well, I heard about the merit that they got like maybe 2 months ago, so I've known for a while, but it's just hitting me harder because it's so close to like final goodbyes, I guess. So I don't know. In a couple weeks, it could be completely either or. Like, time is weird. I could be, yeah, it could be a lot easier for me, or it could just be rougher. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, and how would you start and finish your eulogy? So would you start off with a great memory that you have together, or like how you first met? And when you end it, is it gonna be on like a good note, or is it gonna be on a like self-growth note?
I'd probably start with the things I like about them. Like, way too many memories in that 2-year period. Like, we just hit 2 years, June 1st.
Oh.
So, lot of memories. I'd start with things I like about them, like their home and their family. Like, they made me feel like, yeah, they just made me feel at home, always, even when I wasn't at their home or mine. So I'll miss that. I'd probably start with that. And I'd finish on a good note. A little bit of self-growth in the middle, maybe, but I don't want to, like, end it talking about myself. Maybe about the future, because, like, I have, like, stupid fantasies that I'll run into people again in, like,
Yeah.
10 years and, like, catch up. And even if they're a different person, like, I still want to know who you are after we were together for 2 out of our, like, 16 years of
Yeah.
life. Like, that's crazy. Yeah.
A question I do have is like, after they're done with college and whatever, and like finding their career choice, their path, are you like willing to like reach out yourself and like try to build that connection back up?
Myself,
Yeah.
yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was them that reached out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, we were talking about it. They want to stay together, but like,
Yeah.
I would too. I just don't know if it's gonna work out. Because like, it's an open
Yeah, yeah,
relationship.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can see other people. Like, it's been like that since we've been together. So I don't know how it would work out if we both like start dating someone else in a different place. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
It'd probably go left, you know. But one thing I would say is just think about it. Let yourself like sit on it,
Yeah, I gotta marinate
like
in this.
marinate, and just really think about your decision. And at the end of your eulogy, you could write better for them, like hoping better for them.
That's rough though.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's life, to be honest.
Yeah.
People come and go, and like your eulogy is a prime example of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question for both of you guys. Do you really feel like you're letting go with this eulogy? Like, does it really do feel like a funeral for how you were feeling?
Not really. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like what is writing about this feeling gonna help me, or how is it gonna help me? You know, all I'm doing is writing about my experiences about it. But like, yeah, I just don't think it's gonna help me, and I'm not letting it go by writing.
JD?
It's like half and half for me. I like writing a lot. Like, it used to make me feel really good when I was younger. Like, I could sit down for hours, and I have a bunch of old notebooks with like half complete stories, like novels I wanted to write. So part of me thinks that it could be really beneficial and like make me feel better about it and give myself closure and like if it's written well, I could give it to my partner. But the other half of me is like sometimes I journal, and if I
Yeah.
put my thoughts into words, I just end up like bawling. Or
Yeah.
thoughts on paper. So it
It
might,
feels more real.
Yeah.
yeah. I have no clue because I haven't started writing mine yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the last final question that we have for both of y'all is, what piece of advice would you give your younger self or your future self about the thing that you're saying goodbye to?
To be honest, I don't know. That's a really hard question. But to my future self, I'll probably say to relax and not pay people that much attention on how they talk about me and how like other people treat me. Because usually I don't care, but it's certain things that like get on my nerves and I'll react a certain way, which sometimes I go overboard with. So, yeah.
Advice for younger me would be like don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like I didn't think about, I don't know, being with someone who would leave or like being in an open relationship, and now it feels like I've almost wasted time, even though there was like super happy 2 years. But future self, just like get your shit together, like get on a grind, you know, like I need to. Not even relevant to this, like I just
yeah,
need to
that's
grind.
understandable. It's understandable.
All right.
Okay,
I think that's it, guys. So y'all want to say bye? Goodbye.
let's say bye.
Bye bye.
All right, bye, y'all.
This is it for the Eulogy podcast with
Gia and
Jen.
Jen.
Hope you enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Farewell, the Eulogy Project podcast, a Spark Studio production.